Actually, you had to put all of the nonsense aside and think business first, because we all want to rap, or we love music, as we say, you know, and it's a craft to some of us, and some of us take it for granted. If you really want to do it, don't just do it just because you say you rap. Do it like really for the love. And I chose like probably the street route, but woke up, you know, it's like I love this music, and this what really drives me. MCing is what I've been loving to do, you know what I'm saying? So
Plus, it was just a combination of just grinding and network.
Grinding, network.
Mad grinding and mad networking, making a lot of friends, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Definitely, that's why they call it the music business. You got to take care of your business. And we learning as we go, but we making some, you know what I'm saying, some good decisions right now. Everything is starting to pan out. You know, we got a little buzz on the street. Everybody checking for us, so we just gonna try to keep the momentum going. It's kind of crazy how I even came to the family, because actually Nina Raw Venus discovered KD.
What up, Nina?
You know what I'm saying? She brought her to the family.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you remember, a lot of people remember us as the OESC, the 187 clique, which was myself, Nina Raw Venus, Low Lansky, and MC 923. You know what I'm saying? But when he came on the scene, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna let him just do it, and I'm just gonna work on the beach. He can have my spot. You know what I'm saying? Because he was just dead hot. Okay. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, you know what I'm saying?
So you went from the mic to the beats.
I've been doing the beats.
Been doing the beats. I always, and you was on the beats and the mic.
The beats and the mic.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My style, you know, was kind of like, it was influential as far as like concepts and conversation and just keeping the skills there and try to keep everything grounded and not be so one-dimensional. You know what I'm saying?
How long have you been down? Like,
man, I've been down since, man, ADATs.
Okay.
Before ADATs. Cassette tapes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We had a mixtape, it was a cassette.
Right, okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's how long I've been doing this.
Mixtapes was mixtapes.
Exactly.
No doubt.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you know,
real.
me and Lansky was doing this stuff for a long time.
Now they skip tapes.
Yeah.
You ain't lying. Iceman. I don't even know what you gonna play, because I mean you already got joints by him, obviously. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna put it on you in terms of whichever joint you play. Don't play nothing to me, because I just played that. You know what I mean? Play something that we previously had in rotation for anybody that's still out there that may listen to Deep KRATE Radio on the regular and they still confused. They're like, well, I don't know who this cat is.
Well, now you know.
Now you know. And he sounds just like he do on the regular.
Exactly.
Let me also say, I mean, again, I had no idea what dude looked like. I mean, dude got like a deep voice. You know what I mean?
Man, right.
Yeah. I was actually expecting like a bigger cat. You know what I mean?
I thought he was KD.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
And I came out like, what's up, KD? No.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was a little surprised. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like Lakim Shabazz back in the day. He was a real. I don't even know if y'all are familiar with Lakim Shabazz, but he's like really a small dude, but like a real powerful voice. You know what I mean? Deep voice, a lot of content. We're gonna talk about content in a little bit. What you gonna play, Iceman? You even know?
I'm gonna play. I got One Day queued up.
Okay. And I think that was that your personal favorite,
yes,
Iceman?
Yes, it is.
See, I
walk around delivering mail listening to that.
That's what's up. That's love right there.
I know when Iceman likes something, because like when we do this, just to anybody listening, we do what we do here. You know, I'm on one end on the turntables, and right behind me, Iceman is normally on the computer. And when he hears me play something new that's dope, he spins around real quick to find out what it is. You know what I mean? He's done that more than once. He actually did that tonight with KD's new joint. You know what I mean? But I definitely remember, you know, the One Day joint. Like he was like, okay, yeah, I got to have that.
That was one of my favorite joints. The first time my dude Trax produced it, and the first time I heard it, I'm like, dude, that's it right there. I'm like, they was debating on what they was gonna do, and they heard the beat. I'm like, get that beat, put that on the disc right there. He had the song wrote the next day. We had it done 2 days later. I think you had it within the week.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
The power of the internet. Well, we gonna go into that joint, and we taking a quick break, and we coming right back. We're gonna talk to these brothers a little bit more. Then we still coming with the classics for all y'all that got requests. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the number is still 314-664-FM88. We already got a gang of y'all's requests in advance, so we got y'all. Trust me, it's 88.1. This is Deep Crate Radio, y'all. You know what I mean? Word up. Now, KD, break down some of the science in terms of your content, because one thing that I noticed right off top, and this actually didn't have really any criteria, so have anything to do with criteria in terms of getting played on the radio, you know what I mean? But you actually have a lot of social commentary. Your lyrics deal with, you know, various things in the community, so to speak, you know what I mean? Now, me personally, I actually dig that sort of thing, but at the end of the day, with us in terms of what we play, you know, that's not a requirement, you know what I mean? Exactly. You know, I mean, for example, you know, I mean, Biggie talked about, you know, suicide or whatnot, but our whole thing is it's dope and it's creative, okay. It's artistic, and it got beats this really ill too to match with it, then boom, that's what gets you on, you know what I mean? But in your particular case, I noticed that, you know, you have a certain degree of social commentary in your music, in which in this day and time, there isn't a whole lot of that, at least on the mainstream level. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's like